Leaning on the super cool side at the moment.
It depends on how he plays, I think. That's really the big thing. And he also has Venomancer on his team, so that's great. So we talked a little bit about Viper struggling a little bit early, but now with the Haster, and they're going to be able to move in, and Quakeva in a decent amount of trouble, only level 4 at this point. He might actually be able to find the kill onto that Sand King. Not quite able to get away outside of range with that Sandstorm. But it's like the best part about it right now. I don't know.
Uh-oh. It's happening, Lyrical, it's happening.
Yeah, and they're looking for more as well. The Gale gonna be right on the mark. Insania gonna get 4-step forward, able to find it now. And with the Crush coming out, Silence onto 2. Koikva lands the stun onto 1, but it's not quite enough. They are not quite gonna be able to bring down that Viper, but it looks like the Venomancer is gonna go down instead. Burrow Strike comes through from the Rubik. There's a lot of magical damage onto all of them. But I think that everybody should also get out of there, if I'm not mistaken. As they're heading off. Oh, a blast. This is a good one. It's going to hit on the Mickey as well. Blows him up, I think. Is he going to end up dying to the burn? It looks like he's just barely going to live through it there.
Yeah, it's only level 1 Ice Blast, unfortunately. That they might like. This might just be a lane.
Yeah, and Viper, I mean, he sort of needs to be a little bit worried about a few things, but even with that amp, he's sitting on so much armor because of the Salt Cuirass, so we'll watch and wait and see. The stun comes out. Hey, Blast also going to connect. Oh, that's Rubik just immediately gone. Don't even manage to find the duel, but buyback from the Alchemist. But it looks like Radiant still want to hang out. That press the attack with the Siege is great, and the first tier 3 tower is going to be down on the over on the north side. Actually, they're able to find a pick off on a Kilomancer. Garter and Mickey now outside the base. They're also going to be able to find the duel. The ulti comes out from the Venomancer, and it looks like it's not quite going to be enough. Garter with 2 big kills there, and Quakeva now looking for another. Can he catch up to this Venomancer? Just outside of range, the stun is going to connect. He eats the cheese before he ends up getting stunned, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Manages one last Gale. So 3 dead for a tier 3 tower, but it's illusions in just a second. But this is going to be a bit of a tough one for them to actually hold on to these barracks. And with Viper standing tall in front of all of them. Buyback on the Lifestealer.
Oh, Aegis is gone.
Yep, now time to get out of there. Mickey is able to catch up the Dream Coil though. Silence onto 1. They are going to smoke and get the Veno back for the moment. They end up popping the BKB, running right in, catching that Viper. The epicenter comes out as well as the duel, though. Isn't enough. They're not going to be able to bring him down. Quakeva is too big. The Lifestealer is too strong. 3 dead. Nothing gained except for a buyback on that Lifestealer. And Mr. So Bad himself is going to be caught here in the jungle as well. Disaster going high ground for the Radiant.
Oh, man, I don't know if they weren't keeping track of the... they really wanted the Lifestealer buyback, but... Go for a 5-minute smoke.
They just killed the courier with the Alchemist illusion, and now they realize exactly where they are as well. Oh, that's not good. This is not good. Oh, no. All right, there's the jump forward. Dream Coil catches onto 2 with the stun as well. They are all freaking gone. They are going to be able to steal. I don't even know what that interaction entails for the Viper, but... nothing good for sure, as everybody's dying. There's no buyback on the Viper. The epicenter's coming through, but it's really not doing all that much damage at all. And they just turn around and kill Kilomancer all the way to death. The Viper drops his ulti. There's a buyback from the Sand King, but everybody is gone. And this is going to be most likely at least 1 lane of barracks, I would imagine.
You know, maybe Puck can be the one to dole out all the moon shards here.
I wonder if because there's an Alchemist in the game, you go for the orb speed. Like, they're already going to have so much gold. Well, looks like they're going to go on to Mickey now. He had already used his Hurricane Pike there, trying to bring down Garter and doing a decent chunk of damage. He will have Hurricane Pike up in 4 seconds. They burn through the Aegis. This is a nice little start. They also have a duel available if they're able to find it, but the BKB comes out. Now they find the duel. They've been able to catch this Lifestealer. Alchemist is coming in. It looks like the 4-step away. Viper's still in trouble and most likely going to die here as well. He's trying to get to that shrine and heal back up, and is going to be able to kite away for the moment. Alchemist still chasing after him. BKB about to wear off. Still staying alive. The Viper hits the secondary shrine. and is living through all of this, and now has been able to reinitiate on a Koikba. He's still got half the duration left of Chemical Rage, though, and it might finally be too much for them to go after. So with Duel already used and on cooldown for 16 seconds, Koikba's just going to hit away at this tier 3 tower. And nothing high ground, but no ward on it means it's going to be not seen. God, there's just such a huge lead right now, though. 46,000 net worth. Somehow to me, though, it still feels like Radiant are almost kind of in it still. As they jump forward, a lot of damage. Duel onto the Alchemist as well. He's exploding. He's going to end up going down. Garter is also in trouble right now. They obviously have buyback as well as Aegis on the Lifestealer. But scary stuff, the Burrow Strike, and well as the Epicenter comes through onto 2. Stun to follow up is going to connect now onto the Sand King. He needs to get out of there, as it looks like they are going to be able to bring down the Sand King, at least for now. But still, scary stuff as they end up blowing up that Alchemist. And they do
very difficult to bring down with right clicks, but they do have, as we saw in that last fight, they get a Burrow Strike off and hit him with an Ice Blast or something along those lines. He does get nuked down reasonably quickly. This is one of their few smokes.
Yep, and they got something for it at least. It's going to be the Slardar. Now, will we see anything else out of the Dire at this point in time? They're actually walking forward. A death should not be an initiation, my friends, but with the duel down, it looks like they might be willing to take this fight, and they've caught 2 now with the Dream Coil as well. The Sand King's going to buy back. They might be in a little bit further trouble, though. A stolen Venomous Gale, and that's an Ags upgraded one as well, and now he also has the ulti coming in from the Viper, so a duel not quite yet up again, but they are going to eat the first cheese on the Ardor, and he has another one available after the fact if they need it. Eul Scepter going to keep that puck alive for the moment. Another Viper Strike goes down. Look at the damage coming out right now. The right clicks from the Viper, absolutely absurd. The Epicenter's out as well, but Garter's still standing tall. They can't bring down the Lifestealer. Living forever. Burrow Strike thrown to 2. Epicenter is stolen, but not enough mana to cast it for the minute. The Rubik, and now Koikba also finding under fire. He's going to end up dying too, so that's 2 now dead. The Sand King somehow gets away, and now they've dueled up the Lifestealer. Is he going to go down? He's still alive in here, but finally he's going to be killed off in the Puck 2, trying to get out. Sandstorm, no Burrow, blink away, found eventually, but I don't think that they're going to be able to kill off Mickey unless he ends up overstaying his welcome. He just ends up going down for nothing. So 4 fall, a huge turnaround in terms of the damage dealt in the gold 1, but
try and get this BKB up on the Venomancer. I don't know if they've just been giving most of the waves to the Viper while they've been stuck inside of their base, but I'm actually surprised that he's managed to keep his farm up as much as he has, given that they've been kind of in full starvation mode for the last little bit.
Oh no! No! Insania, they show up. They do end up going for the duel now. This is not going to be good enough, though. Oh man, that was really huge. They needed to either blow him up immediately and then get out, or
he actually survives for a very, very long time against the Lifestealer and the Alchemist. So I like this decision. How does Alk give himself...
Uh-oh.
Talk about it.
Oh, Kilomancer in trouble. They get the AA Blast onto 1, but this is a pretty big problem. They're going to lose at least 1. It looks like Kilomancer also in trouble. Can go for a blink out. Nice play there to blink out to the south and still within range of the coil. And in the meantime, Insania ends up going down. Garter's in some trouble as well. He might end up falling. He does get that cheese off, but look at this guy. He's flapping his wings, beating his wings, and going to be able to maybe beat down Koikba as well. Garter in trouble, getting slowed down, getting taken down. He's going to drop. They do end up finding another lift up. There's an E-Blade picked up for Mickey, but he doesn't have it with him yet. So they kill off both the Slardar and the Lifestealer.
No, his corpse is right here on the... At least when I click on him, he's like right here.
Oh, weird.
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, we got people in Roshan.
Yeah, they're doing it.
We got a 2-on-2 at the Roshan pit.
They're on the wrong side of it. Oh.
Oh no. Oh, what? Oh, by the way, Alk gave himself Ags instead of giving it to the Lifestealer. I have no idea why. When he tries to pop the Satanic, that could potentially win the fight, and winning one fight could win them the whole game at this stage. So They're
But you
giving
do
themselves
have
some more outplay potential.
But press the attack and other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we might have to hold this. There's the initial stun. They go in immediately, able to Echo Shell that off, take him alive for the moment. They turn it back around. There's going to be the Satanic keeping him alive. The Viper continuing to hit away. Garner in some trouble. And now coming in for the duel. They've been able to find a Blade Mail out as well. Life Sealer gone. More to fall. Quakeva might end up stunning himself, but can he actually turn around and keep the rest of them alive? Quakeva's going to fall down dead as well. They both have buyback, but all of the lanes pushing in towards the Dire. What are you left to do now?
Maybe some EG flashbacks here to see how many support Dagons we can buy and if that will do the job.
Yeah, God, just look at the damage that comes out so quickly as well. And they do have the sentry down. The big burrow strike coming in from the Rubik, taking them all quite low and now in some more trouble. But the Viper is still standing tall in the midst of all of this. Their Ancient Apparition is dead. They do a buyback. The turnaround with the Epicenter, dealing a hell of a lot of damage. But Gardner jumps inside. Infest able to back out. Still alive. This Viper does finally get brought down by the Dagon. They kill off the Legion as well. And now the Veno to fall. 4 buybacks. Gonna need a 5th all across the board, and they are TPing into this one. They end up taking down the puck as well. Huge plays. Force the buyback out of him. They know this is their time. Lifestealer is dead for 90 seconds. No buyback.
This is it.
They want to end the game.
Yeah, they finally realized that they just have to try and find this Legion Commander, but they couldn't quite finish her off. They did manage to get the AA. They're getting into the backlines a little bit.
Oh, scary stuff indeed. God, just look at the damage that this guy does. He completely eviscerates this. The wraparound is coming, though. Look at the rest of the Dire right now. They're coming in from the west side. They're going to be able to find the A. Instead, they decide to go onto the Sand King. He's not going to get brought down. And now Quakeva in trouble is going to get dueled. They're going to be able to bring him down in just a second, I believe. Yes, he is going to fall. Dead for 2 minutes. Right, game is done. The biggest comeback in the history of Dota.
Is it even a comeback? They're still behind 44 kings. The game is over and they're behind by 42 kings. What? I love Dota 2.
Gold is just a number. Net worth is just a number.
It is just a number. Wow. The BRESTOMANS, they hold that high ground. You know, I thought when they went for those